arcadist, gaming, and music.
Well, back to Arcadist Gaming and Music. I'm Najira, and that is Ender, and I was wandering around and was trying to catch up, and then this happened.
So we're pretty sure it's a continuation. Because otherwise, why would he have a hand on
Coming to a staircase,
boss?
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh. What's that say? Executive bathroom? What?
Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. That is not how you pluralize bosses.
If the boss is suffered?
Ugh. Can people please stop doing that? You do not put apostrophes in pluralization.
Yeah.
This will never stop pissing me off. It's actually getting worse with age. What do you mean extreme bathrooms? I would like to look through this magazine. Is it just because this toilet really short?
I don't know. Fuck if I know, dude. That window seems really freaking
Like
low,
halfway
though.
up my shins, theoretically. Has to be something to do in here. Oh, look, a mirror that isn't.
It's like
That's
a
some
duct tape mirror.
weird edges going on. It is kind of like a duct tape mirror.
Right?
It's lacking, like, the fiber texture. Which they could have rendered if they had meant to. What an odd photograph.
Yep. Yep. That was some choices made there. Oh. What is this? An elevator? Is there an up? There is an up. Where does up go? We don't want down. Press the up again.
The narrator stopped talking when we walked in here.
Right? I can tell you've been watching a lot of Minecraft videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you say those doors are actually symmetrical, or do you call that a false symmetry?
It is false. This one's smaller.
I know. Speaking of
Dance party in the elevator.
oh my god, why does it take so long? Time loses all meaning. It's vibrating. Okay. It's like, oh, did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy your time in the elevator? Was that fun for you?
This is the same floor.
It is the same floor. Would you like to try going down? Yeah,
Well,
no.
wouldn't that just put us back where we were?
Fuck if I know, dude. We've learned nothing! Something like Dance Dance Revolution. And let me guess. What I thought. There's no leave. There is only here.
Shh. Don't know that. So that's how you stop the elevator. Quote unquote.
Those look like hand-drawn arrows. Or like crocheted arrows. They're all soft. There's no hard points. No lines. Ah, the illusion of
Stepping
choice.
into his manager's office, Stanley
his
was
favorite
once again
thing?
stunned to discover not an indication of any
2,
human
4,
life.
5, 8?
What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings,
Oh, look behind
desperate
paintings.
for
Ooh.
clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad
You can't
behind
reach
the boss's
them.
desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below
Maybe
his
there's a
feet.
different
And so the
combination we
boss
can
had
put in
assigned
there?
it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I had the right digits, just the wrong combo.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on
That was good timing for it to
Stanley
switch
happened to
lines.
input the correct code.
Stanley said they're twiddling his thumbs, yet somehow.
Stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Hilarious. Can we just leave?
Of course
The
not.
door's open? No. No. Oh, we can go down the escape room. We didn't do that last time. Or what's back here?
I don't think there is an escape route anymore.
Oh, it's on the next layer. We're on the wrong layer. By layer, I mean level, obviously, apparently. Up? Oh. We're
I
trying.
want to go back to putting in my inputs, damn it.
Right? Ooh. You have double down.
Don't like waiting.
Today.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Past the escape.
I want to put in more inputs.
Are you gonna do the keep it on button this time?
The lights rose on an
I
enormous
don't
room
think
packed
that'll
with
do
television
that.
screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
It's the
If I want to go back to what I was doing, I'm pretty sure I have to do it properly.
You already did it
Now
properly.
the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Well, then
Each
give me
bore
more
the number
input
of an employee in the building,
things, so...
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals
These computers
reduced to
input?
images on a screen.
No.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Nothing.
Want to input things.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't
Smash
be true.
that
Had
button.
Stanley really been
Speaking
under
of
someone's
smashing that
control
button,
all
feel
this
free to
time?
subscribe.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
that's terrible.
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept
Yeah,
it
and you
blindly?
smash the like button, huh?
Smash all the buttons.
I guess...
No.
Find
He
buttons and
refused
smash
to
them.
believe it.
Go to
He
other
couldn't
videos
accept
and smash
it.
their
His
buttons
own
too.
life in someone else's control.
Just be a
Never.
button terrorizer
It was
on this
unthinkable.
platform.
Wasn't
Push
it?
all the buttons.
Was it even possible?
But I
Had he
should
truly
eventually
spent
buy
his
a
entire life
Wix
utterly
domain.
blind to the
Go back to
world?
making weird scavenger hunt websites. That was fun.
WordPress over Wix. Unless they sponsor
I appreciate the less coding.
This episode's brought to you by Squarespace, except for not really.
No.
Huh? Okay.
But here was the
Yes.
proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad
Input.
or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored
Input.
and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this
What?
machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle
I do
the
not think you
controls
understand.
once and
Oh,
for
yeah, that's right. It's all
all.
the buttons and stuff.
How badly I want input.
It also wants input. No, you didn't get that one.
Fuck off! No one asked you.
I'm speaking for those in the audience who are like, boo!
I'm trying to get back to my input.
Blackness.
Okay,
And
to
a
be fair,
rising
it might just
chill
be
of
me
uncertainty.
being in the audience
Was
going
it
boo.
over?
I see you, me, in the comments.
You haven't even been watching that shit,
Yes.
right?
I watch
He
all
had
of our shit.
won. He
Haven't
had defeated the
lately.
machine.
I watched the
Unshackled himself
RE6
from
uploads.
someone else's command.
Although, to be fair, I
Freedom
didn't
was
watch
mere
today's or
moments
yesterday's,
away.
whichever it is.
So you watch an
Even as
RE
they-
Well, whatever. There's
episode.
been two, and the other one
Stanley
comes out at like
reflected on how
midnight, and I
many
was going to bed.
puzzles
at
It does
3.
not. It comes out at like 7.
His co-worker.
And it was out PM. And it was out at 7 PM. Don't you fucking even about my upload schedule. I put them up manually.
As sunlight
Sure.
streamed
Yes.
into the chamber, he realized none of this
It
mattered.
feels
to
like
him.
they're up at like
For
No,
knowledge of
because I'm not
power
scheduling
that he
them.
had
I
been
put them up
seeking.
between 6:45 and 7.
Perhaps his goal
Was it
had not been to understand.
posting them
but to
at
let
midnight
go.
when you were like saying
No
like I
longer
want them
would
out on
anyone
like
tell
the
him where
8th
to
or
go,
whatever,
what
and it would
to
be
do,
like, oh okay, it's
or
technically
how to
the 8th,
feel.
and then like poop it out.
Yes,
life
and I have been doing it manually for months, so don't even with me, oh,
that
it's just
was
a real
all he
fucking
knew.
time. It's not, you just suck.
It was perhaps the only thing
You should
worth
turn away
knowing.
from it. You shouldn't go through
Stanley
it.
stepped through the open door.
I'm trying to go back to the confusion ending.
Can you even not? I don't know if you can even not.
Yes, but I don't want to piss it off. Trying to do a thing.
Trying to work with him
Stanley
here.
felt the cool
Work with
breeze
him.
upon his skin.
Yeah, you
A
literally can't
feeling
look
of
around.
liberation. The
Yeah, I
immense
know.
possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now,
This is some like
that things were meant to
early
happen.
Skyrim graphics.
And Stanley
Well, it was a Half-Life mod. So was Portal.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That makes sense. To be fair, someone probably worked really hard on that outdoor scene. It's never the end. No, it's never the end.
all of his co-workers were gone.
What
could it mean?
happened?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
So I'm
Perhaps
pretty
he
sure I
had
skipped
glimpsed
this
a memo.
computer the first time.
Okay, so if there's this computer, the one behind it, and then the one beside it. So, I don't know if it's there, but that one in the back is where it was on.
No matter how hard Stanley looked,
That one.
he couldn't find
That's
a
all good,
trace
it's off
of his
now.
co-workers.
Yeah, I think I skipped both of them
Mm.
last time.
Show me all your inputs. Want to press the buttons too.
Nope.
Push your buttons. Yes, I do. I push your buttons 1 and 2. I push your buttons there or here. I push your buttons.
Don't even look up a
Everywhere.
guide to get you back. God damn it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
He did.
I want the input.
Right, we have like 3 other endings on the other side too.
Yet there was not a single person here
We haven't
either.
even done
We'll
the
get to
cutscenes.
those when I'm done being fucking
Stanley decided to
fixated.
go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm having Javu Day.
Why do these still open?
I don't know, you gotta check the
The moment he
assistant
entered his manager's office,
Fuck!
Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all
Why
alone?
does his boss not?
This was too much for Stanley to take,
That's a
too
great
much for
question.
any man to take.
Oh, ask
He
him.
fell to his knees, bursting into half
there
moans,
anything on
half
the
sobs,
papers?
the
No.
guttural retching
Oh,
of
this
life
is
from a
different.
man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor, he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk.
Wow.
What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, It had been assigned a Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Hilarious.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So
Have
he
you met
relaxed
Tajira?
for a few minutes with some calming new
Fireplace
age
seems
music.
short too. I want to put things into the computers.
Are you calmed?
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Yep, we got a lot of ground to
I
cover.
want to put in inputs.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
No.
Mind Control Facility.
Not letting me do what I
Although
want
this
anymore.
passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth
I don't
was
care if you
that
say
at the
this'll
end of
kill
this
me.
hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Oh, I have them in order. Yep, the next one is the boss's secretary. Yep.
So 2 on the first one.
Yeah, it's 419, which was the first one. 423. Then secretary.
It was 419 twice.
Nope. The other computer I keep trying to
As the
point you to
machine
was...
whirred
No,
into
it-
motion and Stanley was
I-
inched
I
closer
don't know
and
what I
closer
meant.
to his
Then it's
demise,
boss's
it
secretary,
reflected
then
that his life had been of
434,
no
and then your
consequence
computer.
whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss,
Oh my
like
God,
plucking
that's
the
straight out of
eyeballs
Portal.
from a blind man.
Uh-huh.
And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
What's the purpose of this machine? Just wondering.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant,
Now it really is
Stanley
stranger than
was
fiction.
obliterated
Right.
as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Except for not really!
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh, this is a room that shows you all the different endings.
When every path you can
that's
walk
so
has
cool.
been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Am I supposed to be surprised?
The tutors.
I do not care to read all of
Oh
this.
my God, the credits in marble. Ah, yes. The 3 different bosses' offices? Yes.
We haven't seen this one.
Nope.
I don't think this one either.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in here.
So you kept trying to direct me to a thing that logically should have gone at the end.
Being you,
Yes,
you'll probably
apparently.
spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this easy on you. Stanley walked over the bridge. Stanley pushed the number 6. Let's see. Stanley walked through the green door. When Stanley came to the lift, he traveled up.
Yeah, I bet you there's a lot of narration that was literally just left on the cutting room floor, eh?
Which is a shame.
Yeah.
Especially considering this is the Ultra Deluxe version.
Right? Oh, what's that? I saw you fall. Ooh. I like how it's displayed in like a museum.
I don't think there's a way out.
There must be.
I don't think there is. Why are they all 427?
Because you're 427.
They're different? Oh yeah, I guess they are. Now you're starting ominous background stuff.
Right? We are lost inside the many options and infinite hallways. Oh? There's a vent in the lounge?
What? How?
Obey, disobey. One option.
Ah. Ah.
Ah.
Or there was going to be a vent.
Right.
It's a pretty realistic projector. Points.
It's projecting nothing! Ooh, switches. I love switches.
The part of the Zending, there's a Zending. What the? Never mind. We'll get there.
We will get there. Buttons.
Also Zending. Spoilers.
Right. Freedom. Ah, yes.
This is what it looked like in beta.
I'm sorry. Okay, we can go down there.
I'm pretty sure it's a dead end.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Do you see?
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Inputs. I need them.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
I mean... To be fair, I think you could have let that play through.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
So
he
it
had
might have
simply missed a
reset
memo.
because you reset the game. So check 419's computer. In the corner there. Yep. Okay, it's empty. So that means 419 and the other one are done. So what? I mean...
But I need to go get the other computer.
But it's literally a door to new content. Oh.
I've been fixated on this since the last episode.
Do the computer. We'll get this out of the way.
When Stanley came to a set
There
of
were two doors. He used the right door. He continued through. There was a meeting, see? But no one's there, yeah? So then he went to see his boss. I'm sorry, I
There
have
was
no
not
idea
a
where
single
that came
person
from.
here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping him coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright. Boss's lady's computer. Let's go. Awesome. Now we finish this playthrough, and then we get to 434.
When have we ever been near room
Okay, I think we
234?
all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey. Surprise.
Yep, so accurate. That's literally exactly accurate. Blah, blah, blah.
If we could have gotten to that point before, that would have been great.
pushing
Just
buttons
saying.
is hard. Yeah, that's very. Okay. I guess we could run around the room with all those, like, mini consoles.
They do nothing.
Are you sure?
I told you
Straight
it
ahead
was
through
like
the
a
large
huge
door that read
thing on the
Mind
internet at
Control
one point.
Facility.
Well, this is a remaster. It could have changed. To be fair, I don't care. Go ahead and run past
I
it.
don't even know what the room
Enormous
is
room
called,
packed
but if
with
I did, you
television
could look it
screens.
up.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to
The
himself.
countdown
Did he have
room?
the strength
That's what it's
to find
called.
out?
It's the countdown room.
Oh god. All that things. God, there's a
Now the
flow
monitors
chart.
jumped to
Yes,
life.
there always
Their
has
true nature
been.
revealed. Each
Ultra
bore the
Deluxe
number of an
filter, I'm
employee in the
totally
building,
faking this.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Come on,
and
man.
Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Hold on. I have a curious. One of those doesn't have a number. It's redacted.
Oh yeah. Is the switch? Which one?
Right up from 219.
Oh shit. 234s. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. It like broke.
And the camera angle looks different. It's not broken. Well, maybe it is, but it shows the picture perfectly fine.
This mind control facility,
Okay, that
it
is
was too
definitely
horrible
spoilers,
to
okay.
believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been
Whether or not the countdown
all this
room actually
time?
does anything
Was this the
now.
only reason
Yes.
he was happy with his
Like, I know it's one of the
job, that
endings,
his
but I don't
emotions had
think
been
any of
manipulated
those
to
buttons are
accept it
hooked up to
blindly?
anything.
It's a left door choice. Yes.
No.
Monitor room.
He
Yes.
refused to believe
Here we
it.
go.
He couldn't
it's past the
accept
monitor
it.
room.
His
It's the
own
countdown
life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
There's a secret disco right before
There
the
was the
monitor
proof,
room.
the heart of the operation.
That's not the information I
labeled with
asked for.
emotions,
There
happy
is an
or
ending
sad
that
or
is
content.
at the monitor
Walking,
room.
eating,
It's not. We're not talking about the monitor room.
monitored and commanded from this
power room?
very place.
It's the countdown
The
room.
cold reality of his
Okay,
past
countdown room
began
isn't
to sink
the name
in.
of the room.
Stanley
Yes, it
decided
is.
that this machinery
It's this.
would
What
never
this
again
room
exert
has
its
been
terrible
called
power
for years.
over another human life.
Just
For
because it's
he
not-
Oh, they
would
call it
dismantle the
something different, I
controls
guess.
once and
Well-
for all.
Boss's office, elevator, pipeline, catwalk, monitor room, power room. Power room's where you choose to keep it on or turn it off. So the room right before that room is
Room
the
in
monitor
between
room.
the monitor room and the fucking power room.
Yeah, okay. You can disagree that it's called the monitor room. But I did find it, and there is a ending. Endings with bucket and without bucket? The fuck is bucket? The fuck is bucket? Wait. You have to unlock the bucket, and then buckets
And
give
when
us
at last
extra
he found the
different
source
endings.
of the room's power, he knew it was his
course.
duty.
Of
Oh,
course.
Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go
Yes,
and you try to
because
take control
fuck
of the
you, you
machine
don't
for
own
yourself.
me.
Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't
we
have
have to
nearly
go
the
through the
power
new
you think you do.
content
For
in order to
example,
unlock
and I
the
believe
bucket.
you'll find this
Gotcha.
pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized
figurines.
he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Okay,
In
okay.
the
No,
event
this
that this
is
machine is
the
activated
countdown
without
ending.
proper DNA
Because this is the
identification,
countdown room.
nuclear detonators
Just
are set to
always
explode,
fucking has been.
eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
I found one that
this
was
is
called
much
5.
better than
I know
what
where
I had in
5
mind.
is.
What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you,
None of it
about
matters.
me, where we're going, what all this means.
Like, literally,
I
the
barely
question
know
was,
where to
is any of
start.
this coded to things yet?
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
Oh.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what
There's
happened
3.
to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it,
Man, there's
I
like a
simply let you
million
sit
red
there in
herrings
your
in
office
this room.
forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone
Yeah, the button
inside,
freeze
or I
behind
let
you.
it burn to a crisp.
If that's what
I have to say this, though, this version
I'm
of events
aware,
has been
thanks.
rather amusing.
If the
Watching you
fucking
try to make
analog
sense of
can be
everything and
okay,
take back
that
the
glue
control
doesn't
wrested
work.
away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh, dear me. What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley?
I just did that
this video
one.
game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
Guys.
But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it
I imagine
first,
not.
so you
What the fuck is
can't.
4?
Yeah, that's a
Take a
good
look at the
question.
clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
There you go.
30
I
seconds
found
until that big
1,
boom
2,
ends.
3, and 5.
Yeah.
Just you being blown to
It'd be
pieces.
hilarious if there
Will you
was.
cling desperately
I
to your
would not be
life,
surprised.
or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
All right, and restart again. Because hell yeah.
With like 6 minutes left.
Okay.
So, what computer
Stanley
am I
had never
looking
seen
for?
the office this
30
brightly lit.
something.
Was it a
Oh, that
sign
one.
of something? He hoped it was.
Okay, and then the
he
last
hoped
one is
very
his.
much that
Oh,
it
the
was.
fucking door closed, because of course it did. Oh, I mean, alright. You did it, Tajira. You did it.
I learned how this game works.
Welcome, Stanley, to heaven.
Shut it!
So many buttons. Push them all, Tajira. Push them.
I like the background sounds.
It's like Gregorian chanting.
Not quite. I wonder what happens if you, like, turn off all of the ones with specific colors. This is for obsessive people.
Yep, this, I definitely am driven to wanting to push every fucking button in this room and staying until it's done. But I do have the self-control to walk away from
I can't
possible
tell
buttons.
if they're actually, like...
Just, like, turn around and look. Do you see, like, a trail of off?
I did not. I just think the draw distance is too low.
And you only have to do it twice more.
No, I definitely turned off more than that. They turn back on. Wait, some of these glow more.
Oh my god, you have to like turn on all of a certain color. Okay.
This one doesn't rotate. Oh, and now suddenly it does. What?
I don't know, man.
Why does awaiting input take us to this? A little disappointed. Ooh.
The choir is
Ooh.
saying push the buttons.
Which one?
The buttons do literally nothing.
That's kind of what I thought.
Yep. There's a secret second heaven, but it's exactly the same as that one. Apparently you can also at some point enter face punch.
Nothing has ever asked me for text.
Yeah. Okay.
So don't press that a second time.
So you did it. You got through. You
I can't
figured
wait
out
to tell
the
this story
secret.
to my
It takes
co-workers.
you
Stanley
literally to
thought, how
heaven.
amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing? No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yep.
Continue obsessively turning off your computers.
So apparently you only get the new content after
new
you've done at least 3
content?
playthroughs.
What does that mean, new content?
I have no perspective.
Yep. And we have to beat this in order to unlock the bucket, whatever the fuck that is.
There was another way.
Oh no!
We're, like, in a thing. We couldn't do anything about it, but...
Yep.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
You are welcome.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Okay.
Was it not
After
originally a
receiving
Half-Life
critical
mod?
and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
I think you can turn around and go back in.
Does it accomplish anything?
Let's be honest, probably not.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing
Narrator, I have a
adventure.
couple minutes.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
To be fair, the voice actor genuinely sounds happy to be back.
Right? Yeah.
I have to say,
and of
initial
course it's
impressions of...
Like, how much of this was
Stanley
scripted, and
Deluxe
how much of it was you
It's as
clipping
if
out
they-
his response to telling him and
Let's see
putting
the
more content in
Give
the
me the
game?
content,
Right.
Stanley.
It's one of those elevators.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Is this how I jump to my death?
No.
Huh.
See, we could have let you jump if we wanted to.
Oh, I might regret that. I got an achievement. I'm definitely gonna regret that.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be
Now it's
something
gonna
else,
kill me.
right? Goodness. Another elevator.
'Cause I spent
Stanley,
all my jumps.
I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just
No, now
elevators
you
and
acknowledge
jumping.
it's again.
Right.
Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content,
Shut up.
then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait, there's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be
I
something
never
else.
doubted you
Let's
for a
see it.
second.
I'm ready for whatever it is. That's it?
Yep.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video
Yeah, but now
game
you've
developers
unlocked a
with
bunch of
no
stuff
respect
for
for their
And
free.
families
they're
rush
making
a cheap
commentary
experience
about the gaming
for no reason
industry
other than
while
to
they're
make
at
an
it.
easy dollar.
That's
And
hilarious.
don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship.
Yes,
it's gone
take
to.
shots
In
at
fact, I'm looking
Capcom's
right
Stanley
now at the
Parable.
game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off
Is that
on
what that
this?
said?
I'm
One
infuriated
of them is.
and
I
I'm
don't know if you
offended,
got
and
that one.
I intend to find these
It's
people
very tiny on this
and
very
hold them
big
personally
TV.
accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills,
Choices.
no gimmicks. Just you and me
Now
having a
with
great time
buckets.
together like always.
That's hilarious.
What do you say, friend?
I say you can't see me.
Of course it's it.
What? Oh, can you go to the computer? Does it?
The episode's over.
Okay, well, we'll see you next time. Oh my god, there's so many endings, dude. This could be like a 40 episode thing.
I highly doubt there's that many.
Okay.
We have gotten more than 3. We got like 4 or 5 at this point, and that was episode 3.
So anytime that you see these where there's a blue and red, that means
night.